Hi everyone. Many people think that Florida is a beautiful place to live, and it is. But there are some downsides to living in Florida, like hurricanes. I'm Vanessa, your teacher with Learn English Florida. In our two-part lesson, this week we'll talk about hurricane facts and hurricanes in Florida. Next week, we'll talk about preparing for hurricanes. So, when is hurricane season? It's about to start. It starts June 1st and continues to November 30th. Each year, the National Weather Service gives a new list of names for hurricanes, going from letters A to Z. Some of the hurricane names this year will include Wendy, Van, Lorenzo, and Barry. But what is a hurricane exactly? Well, hurricanes are events coming from the sea that cause lots of wind and water. Hurricanes are divided in categories, from Category 1 to Category 5, which is the most dangerous. To give you an example, a Category 1 hurricane has winds from 74 to 95 miles per hour. 95 miles an hour is about 151 kilometers. A Category 5 hurricane has winds of 157 miles per hour, and that's about 252 kilometers per hour, if you can imagine that. So, where do hurricanes hit? They hit areas near the Atlantic Ocean. In the United States, Florida and Texas are the top states that are more vulnerable to hurricanes. That means they're more likely to have hurricanes coming to them. They just become part of life. Of course, other states have to worry about hurricanes too, like Louisiana, which had Hurricane Katrina in the year 2005. Unfortunately, with weather changes, hurricanes are becoming more extreme. They're causing more damage. You probably know that hurricanes often cause damage in areas near the beach, near the water. But now, with more flooding and storm surge, hurricanes are also causing damage to areas that are inland, meaning areas that are not really near the beach. Storm surge is a sudden flood of water coming when you don't expect it. And storm surge can be very, very dangerous. So, just to give you an example of hurricane damage, 2024 was a big year for hurricanes, including Debbie, Helene, and Milton. Not just in Florida, but in all of the areas, Helene caused $78.7 billion of damage. Milton caused $34.3 billion of damage. So, our area around Sarasota was one of the areas affected the most by Hurricane Milton, but we also had a lot of damage from Helene. What's the recovery like? Well, now it's about 6 to 7 months later. There definitely are signs of improvement. Our beaches are popular again. They've added sand. Businesses are reopening, and some people have returned to their homes. However, there are some people who were not able to return to their homes. Their homes had too much damage from the storms. Too much water got in the homes, which can cause mold. Or they may have had a lot of roof damage. There are also some businesses that had trouble recovering from the hurricanes, so they had to go out of business. More and more people are trying to think smart about hurricanes. Maybe not living near the water. Or if they have their home or business near the water, they're trying to build in a different way to make it more hurricane proof, to make it safer. So, next week, we'd like to tell you more about how to prepare for a hurricane. Please watch our second video for this week, where we will include some hurricane-related pictures. Thanks, everyone.